Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our 2025 NABHOOD Awards and Scholarship Luncheon. We're here at the 29th Annual International African American Hotel Ownership and Investment Summit and Trade Show. Today's lunch is sponsored by Hilton Hotels and Resorts.
Okay, thank you.
We want to mention our corporate suite holders. They are Choice Hotels, Marriott International, Hilton, U.S. Virgin Islands, the Bahamas. You want to make sure you visit the corporate suites and engage and network. We also want to thank Hilton Hotels and Resorts for sponsoring this wonderful awards and scholarship lunch. Our MC this afternoon is Mr. Norm Jenkins. Please give him a round of applause.
Thank you. Thanks. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. Those of you in the back, if you can continue your meetings at your table, that'd be fantastic. Okay. I love Andy. He always gives me these impossible tasks. So I said, Andy, a couple weeks ago, I said, you've got a jam-packed schedule. I think we're going to run out of time, and I think it's going to be difficult to start our luncheon at 1:30, and it's 1:48, so my prediction was correct. Thanks, Andy. But we're gonna catch up. So, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Norm Jenkins, President, CEO of Capstone Development, also a NABHOOD board member. It's a privilege to join you at the annual NABHOOD Awards Luncheon, a celebration of achievement, leadership, and vision in our industry. First, I'd like to extend my deepest gratitude to Hilton Hotels for their incredibly generous sponsorship of today's event. Their support underscores their firm commitment to fostering diversity, leadership, and growth within our industry. And that's something we just can't take for granted, so let's give Hilton a round of applause. Okay, in order to catch up on time, we're going to do a little multitasking. So we're going to eat, and people are going to present. So, but before we eat, we always pray here at NABHOOD. We're going to invite up Reverend Sharon Arline-Bradley, President and CEO of the National Council of Negro Women, to bring us prayer before we eat. Reverend?
Shavon, that's okay.
I'm sorry.
No worries. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Reverend Shavon Arline-Bradley, President of NCNW, and we want to offer a blessing for this gathering today. God, we thank you so much for the opportunity for advancement collectively. We thank you for NABHOOD and the intentions around building wealth in our families for generations to come. We thank you for the collaborations here, and we thank you for this meal that we will gather around today. Allow new connections, new opportunities to walk away from this room, but most importantly, let us be thankful for the blessings of life and access and the ability to change the world together. It's in your name we do pray and believe. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, Reverend Shavon. I'm sorry. These old eyes, these old CPA eyes, they don't see as well as they used to. Okay, first up, we're going to have greetings from Rosanna Maietta, President and CEO of AHLA. And I don't see, yeah, there she is. Come on up. Thank you.
Maietta. My font's too small.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're enjoying your lunch. I just wanted to share, I know that this moment is about recognizing our students and encouraging people into our industry You know, one of the things that I love so much is the path to the American dream that our industry still provides, whether it's a path towards ownership or it's a path towards a career, and a long one and a good one and a rewarding one. Our AHLA Foundation has been investing over $40 million in the last several years to encourage that pathway to growth. We are so pleased to be able to offer that. And I would just, for any of the students who are here in the room, say, you know, this is an industry you can find a home and build a home and make it a lifelong career. It's no secret why so many of our industry leaders have been in this industry for decades and decades because of that path to opportunity. So stick with us. We will nurture your career and make sure you end up in a place that is rewarding and gives you joy and value. Thank you.
Thank you, Rosanna. Next up, Jeff Freeman, President and CEO of U.S. Travel, will bring greetings. Jeff?
My dad said,
I don't see Jeff. Okay. If Jeff were here, he'd say, welcome. So we're going to move on. Next up, we're going to hear from Rita McClenny, President and CEO of the Virginia Tourism Corporation. Perfect.
Greetings from the Commonwealth of Virginia. Virginia's for lovers. It is the oldest tourism slogan in America. And everyone knows it, right? Well, I want to say that we are a longtime supporter of NABHOOD and Andy and his efforts because it makes a difference. It's still a big tent and we all belong under it. And I want you to know that if you are thinking about building a hotel, we have a program in the Commonwealth of Virginia, Tourism Development Financing Program. It's a gap financing program, so find me and I'll tell you all about it. Welcome and thank you.
All right. Okay, next up, KP Patel, Chairman of AAHOA. AAHOA has been a longtime partner of NABHOOD, and there's KP.
Rita, I don't know if I can match that energy, but thank you for that. I think we needed it this afternoon. Everybody just enjoy your lunch. AAHOA truly appreciates the long-standing relationship we've had with NABHOOD, roughly 30 years in the making. I expect it to go another 30 years strong. And remember, AAHOA is the premier association that does one thing and one thing damn better than anybody else. We will always represent you, the hotel owner. Enjoy lunch.
Great. Thanks, KP, for your long-term partnership. Next, we have Dr. John Harmon, President and CEO of the African American Chamber of Commerce of New Jersey. See you around? There he is. You can take the shortcut. Welcome, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Give yourselves a round of applause. I knew he would call me when I put the lettuce in my mouth, but I'm delighted to be here. I want to thank Andy for his friendship and his vision to coalesce this gathering. You know, I am the founder, president, and CEO of the African American Chamber of New Jersey. We're the only accredited chamber in the state of New Jersey out of 154 chambers of commerce. Yeah, give it up. And the Chamber of Commerce serves as a convener, as a connector, and also as an advocate. And we thank the Wyndham for their support of our chamber in New Jersey. But I would say this to all that are here. Today could be either just another emotional gathering or a transformational moment for you. I would encourage you to seize the moment, foster relationships, and bring your vision, desires to fruition. Thank you. Enjoy your lunch.
Thank you. Thank you. See how high this microphone is now? I've got to take it back down. That's a tall gentleman there. Lastly, we're going to hear from Tom Lorenzo, Vice President and Managing Director of Hilton, our luncheon sponsor. Tom.
Thank you for your time. My name is Tom Lorenzo. I work for Hilton, as Norm mentioned. Thank you, Norm. I would like to thank Andy first about another fantastic NABHOOD conference. You know, I've gone to many NABHOODs, and this continues to grow, and every year, and each year gets better than the next. Hilton is excited to be the platinum sponsor again this year. We thank Andy and NABHOOD team for their continued partnership and engagement. And, you know, we have a breakout room, room C. Love to talk to you about all your projects, you know, over the next couple of days. So enjoy your lunch. Thank you.
Thanks, Tom. Thank you, Tom. Okay, lunch is served. We'll be back momentarily with our awards presentation. Thank you.
Please welcome Dr. Andy Ingram back to the stage.
Thank you very much. I hope, boy, it sounds like a guy named Reverend Jesse Jackson, I hope. Keep hope alive was the right word. Thank you all for coming. Please, another round of applause for the Hilton team, John Kosovich, Prega, the real worker at Hilton. She makes all the folks at Hilton look great. Prega, thank you very much for the work you do. Thank you. When we thought about hotel ownership, it was very clear that we were at a new frontier. Ownership, generational wealth, opportunities. Having grown up in the Caribbean and the first member of my family to come to the United States, yes, I am legal for those that are concerned. We always knew there was a good business to be in. And we always knew that mother knows best. Our next awardee is now running 5 different hotels in the beautiful country of St. Lucia. I should add, like the AAHOA members, he's a second-generation owner. Like myself, had no interest in the hotel business growing up, decided to do something else, but it drew us back to what we call a great industry. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming to the stage a guy that got his start from his mother and his father in the hotel business, Savik Distang, President of the Caribbean Hotel Association and Managing Director of Bay Harbor Hotels. His mother and father, who started the hotel chain, is standing right here. Where's KP? KP? Thank you. Let me get over here. This is an award, a joint award that, please come on up. This is a joint award that is given by AAHOA and NABHOOD to that hotelier that amplifies what this industry is all about. Thank you once again.
Thank you.
Can I have your mother and father join us on stage? Do you mind?
I'd love that.
Sure. Mom, Dad, take a quick picture.
It's their award when the award if it wasn't for them.
Yeah. And I might add, it's really their award. He's holding it for them.
That's right.
Barat, please join us on stage. Slide down a little bit more. Slide down a little bit, KP. A little bit.
Yep.
That's good, right there, right there. Can you get all of us, including me? John, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. My pleasure. It's indeed. Congratulations.
Because I'm on my way out.
No, it's just only begun.
Is he going to say a few words?
Yeah, you didn't say a few words?
Yeah, don't forget to thank your mom.
Yeah, don't forget to thank your mom and your dad.
To say the few words.
Thank you. I'm really and truly honored. I'm very much aware that if it wasn't for the first generation, there wouldn't have been a second generation. I would have impressed Andy so much. So kudos to my parents, especially my mom, the owner of the largest group of hotels owned by a black Caribbean woman, might I add.
You're going to accept that for Sheila.
My niece is also here.
Ariana, so we have Gen 3 as well involved. And very grateful as well for the Caribbean Hotel and Tourism Association family, Vanessa, Nadine. Really grateful for the support and for the ability to shine and to give up my best so that persons like Andy and KP can notice me and recognize us with this award, because I really accept it on their behalf. Thank you, everyone.
Okay. Well, you do, Sheila. What should I say? Our next awardee only found out about 5 minutes ago walking into the room when I said congratulations. He said, for what? That just tells you how hard he's been working and helping to build a new generation of diverse leaders. Mitch, and for those of you that don't know, heads our Student Scholarship Committee, which we appreciate any dollars you can donate to us, because it helps building a new generation of leaders. To my good friend, our General Counsel, Mitch Miller, please join me on stage, Mitch. That's okay.
Thank you.
Turn around, take a picture. That guy's pretty fast.
So, I'm filling in for Althea, so she couldn't show up to get the award today?
That's Rosanna?
I'm just gonna sit there. You want me to say something? Yes.
Yeah, breathe.
Say something. Okay. So I didn't know about this until 5 minutes ago, as you just heard. So thank you very much. Andy and I first met about 22 years ago at a hotel conference at the Century Plaza Hotel in Los Angeles. We had breakfast and we immediately struck up a rapport. And he then invited me to Atlanta, where the national meeting was in those days. And it was a great time. And, you know, thinking back, there are some gentlemen who aren't here that I always think about. So his name came up earlier today. Hank Thomas is an African-American who tells some amazing stories. He was on the first bus down to Selma in the civil rights movement, and the bus that everyone knows, they lock the doors and try to burn them out and all that. And a gentleman named Mike Roberts, who was also chairman at that time of the organization. And in many ways, you know, we've evolved a lot, but those roots are solid, and we should always keep those founders for the organization in mind, and we owe them a lot through the years. And so I don't know, I guess I give back a lot. I make enough money to live a very nice life, but money's not the only thing I do in life. And so one of my avocations is scholarship funds. So we've done scholarship work for the California Lodging Industry Association through the years. We did a little fund for AAHOA, but AAHOA doesn't really need scholarship money, quite honestly. And then we've helped NABHOOD, and also as part of the Rotary, I built a scholarship fund for vocational scholarships in underserved community that we did out in Palo Alto, California, where I've been headquartered, and now I live in San Diego. And that's been a wonderful thing, you know, and so giving back, coaching youth has always been a big thing in my life, and I'm pleased. There's nothing more gratifying, and you know, I don't know how many people are into athletics here, but I had certain principles that I went in, and I'm all about winning. It's all about winning, but It's important to learn how to win. And I mean, the greatest example of coaching youth is Michael Jordan, right? He couldn't make his high school basketball team. That's unbelievable, unimaginable. And it's all about timing, and the kids develop at different ages, different times. But we worry so much about winning with youth that we sacrifice. What's the key to success? One of the keys, especially in athletics or music or anything, practice, repetitions. And we weed out kids too early. And they should always all get the opportunity to learn how to win, but to participate and develop at their own stages. And then when you're coaching, 14, 15-year-old football players who have had their self-esteem damaged through the years because they weren't always the fastest with the best hand coordination, but hand-eye coordination. But when they learned how they could contribute to a winning team, and this is for all of you leaders out there and potential leaders out there, figure out where a person can succeed, teach them how to succeed, empower them to do it, and then watch them do it. And then when they do it and they just blossom. And so that's been one of the greatest parts of my adult life. As well as practicing law. Law is a commitment to scholarship throughout your life. And I'm getting the hook here, which I think there's a book that we published at the California Hotel Lodging Association last year, which I am the managing editor of. And it should be on every hotelier's desk. Every management company should make sure that every GM has one on their desk. It's a fabulous desk resource, and so I encourage all of that. I encourage you all to come to the breakfast tomorrow. If you can't make the breakfast, please donate anyway. Get Sheila's book. It's a fabulous book. And thank you again. Andy, thank you.
Appreciate it.
22 years with this guy.
He's standing on the check, you know that. Why are you standing on the check?
You didn't tell me. Thanks, Mitch.
And Mitch, give this to him right there. That's his tag.
Who?
His tag right there.
Okay.
Thank you, Mitch. Another round of applause. Our next awardee's not here, so we'll accept it for Sheila Johnson, who made a purchase recently in Palm Beach at a cost of $545 million, the PGA National Resort. I remember when Sheila first started, in 2008, the market collapsed, and she had a hotel under construction, and she persevered. So we'll accept the award for her. Thank you, Norm. I'm especially proud and honored that the next awardee is not only an icon in the industry, but he's a friend. I met him some 25 now, right? 24 years ago, 25 years ago, and he believed in our vision of having NABHOOD. He was one of the first guys to give us a check to say, let's do it together. As a Trailblazer Award, named after Hank Thomas, we wanted to make sure that he embodied the spirit of a young 18-year-old who was attending Howard University and decided to go become a freedom rider. I don't know about you, but at 18 years old, I wasn't doing a whole lot of good things. I'm just happy I can do it now. So ladies and gentlemen, please give me a rounding applause for my friend, Steve Joyce, NABHOOD Trailblazer Award. Thank you, sir.
Congratulations, man. Thank you. All right. Go ahead.
Take a picture. Oh, you want to take it there?
Here?
Oh, this is good, you know. This is really Never mind.
Miami Vice and shit.
Look at the shoes.
Don Johnson is back. The douche never closed.
Okay. Steve came down.
All right, so thank you very much. When Andy called me and told me, one, that he wanted money, that I expected, but that two, he wanted to give me the Hank Thomas Award for trailblazing, I immediately said yes, because Hank was probably one of the most remarkable men I ever worked with. Took on the world for what he thought was right, risked his life, it seemed like 52 times, and if he was drinking wine, it was like 152, and just told these stories of what he faced and what he did and what he believed in. And so I mentioned earlier when I was speaking, I was big on going after McDonald's franchisees because they were always looking to diversify and also looking to be in a business where McDonald's, where the franchisor wasn't quite so involved as McDonald's was. And so part of the reason, you know, Norm's background there helped. But Hank had, I think, 4 McDonald's when I met him. And then he ended up doing 4 hotels with us. He was a great operator, ran a great organization, was a really good man. But when you think about people in your life that you meet that represent greatness, and let me tell you something, I meet a lot of people that think they do and they do not, particularly in the current administration. Sorry, I said I wasn't going to do that. So, anyway, the opportunity to get to know him and to go to have dinner with him and hear his stories and his background and what he accomplished, and then to see what a humble, quiet, unassuming. By the end of dinner, I'd feel guilty because I'm like, you don't possess any of those characteristics. So I go, but if I listen, maybe I'll learn. Clearly, I didn't. So, and Hank's, I don't know if you know, he's probably struggling a little bit health-wise, but he's a fighting spirit. Always was, and always will be. One of the most admirable men I ever met, and I've met a lot of people that have done some special things, but he would be on the top of the list. So to get this award, which and Norm will tell you I'm completely undeserving of, in his name though, is one of the great honors of my life, and I want to thank Andy for nominating for that. And the check's cleared, I understand, Andy, so it's all good. Thank you.
Another check.
Good job, Steve.
Thank you.
Oh, we got it.
A final award.
Okay.
Yeah. One of the beauty about doing well is you can also do good. And one of our commitments at NABHOOD and AAHOA and the industry is to make sure we can create good leaders. It is my pleasure at this time to award our scholarship fund check to Northern Caribbean University. Dr. Lincoln Edwards, are you here? So this check, if we were in Jamaica, it would be $5 million, but we're not in Jamaica, so it's $5,000.
This is yours.
Which way?
You stand right here.
I can stand right there. Thank you. We'll keep the check, and you'll get the real one. Yes, please.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
I just want to thank you for your support of the Northern Caribbean University, and I want you to know that when you support NCU, you are supporting champions. Yes, I want you to know that. And I really appreciate the remarks that Mitch made, because so much of what he said is true of NCU. Our students come predominantly from inner city communities and the poor farming communities around Mandeville, where the university is located. And also we have students from over 40 countries. But when they come to us, they receive a values-based education that is underpinned by a strong work ethic and an emphasis on service. And when they leave us, they have become champions. In 2018, our students did something that would be impossible for some other institutions. We became the first institution in the Caribbean and only the second outside of North America to win the prestigious International Business Model Competition. Thank you. In that competition, our students have placed ahead of Harvard, and when we won in 2018, the 5th place team was Johns Hopkins, so they can compete with the best in the world. We have a system starting from kindergarten and all the way up to university, and I want you to know that one of our proud graduates of that system, the high school system, is your very own Mr. Andy Ingraham. So we are very, very proud of Andy and what he has achieved. And this August at our graduation, we will be honoring 2 more of your members here. Jerry Butler and Mr. Kenneth Fern will both receive honorary doctorate in recognition of their support. So thank you for what you do.
Thank you, Don. Now for the real money-making guy that I thought would bring a check. Can you put our next speaker up on the screen? Or is he already there? No? So we often talk about how we can get friends that control dollars to increase the levels. I don't know if we'll do it in this year or next year, but the SBA has really been the institution that have helped many hoteliers. And today, we have a new regional administrator. Got to talk to his people and meet him. I'm excited about his vision, his leadership. So please join me by giving him a round of applause to the stage, my friend Tyler Tesfaye. Tyler? Tyler's a Florida boy from Sarasota, same place where Barat is from. Hey, Tyler, thank you, my friend.
Dr. Ingram, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Hey, everyone, how's everyone doing today? Good. I know while everyone's enjoying their dessert, I'm going to keep this very short so people can continue to enjoy their dessert. Well, I'm so happy to be here today to talk to this amazing group of entrepreneurs and hotel owners. And really, I just want to say this clear message that this administration believes in you guys, and we're doing everything we can at the SBA to make sure that you guys can live the American dream and pursue everything that this country has to offer. As a lot of you guys already know in this room, the SBA does a lot when it comes to increasing access to capital for small business owners. The SBA was founded in 1953 with that sole purpose to make sure businesses have the capital that they need, not just corporations. So a big push of President Trump and Administrator Loeffler is to make sure that we're getting more lenders involved in the program to make sure it's easier for all people and all companies to access this capital. And on top of that, President Trump understands you guys. He's been in the hotel industry before. It's an important industry, and he supports you guys. And one big part of that is it's a pro-growth economy, and with the one big beautiful bill that just passed and is now into law, it's the largest tax cut for all Americans as well as business owners. So there's a lot to look forward to, and I'll let everyone enjoy their dessert, but it's an honor to be here today. It's an honor to be with all you guys, And if you need anything from me, I'll be around with my business cards to make sure everyone's can get a hold of me. And it's great to be in the great state of Florida, where I used to call home. And thank you guys all for being here.
Another round of applause for Tyler. Thank you, Tyler. So when Norm reviewed the agenda, he looked at it and he said, this is, and I won't say it here, make sure we stay on schedule. I know long speeches. Mitch, your speech was the longest. Next time we'll give you a script. But let me just say this to all our sponsors, Hilton, Marriott, Choice, Wyndham, IHG, Red Roof. We couldn't do this without you. We're much appreciative of your support. My goal is very simple. In the next 5 years, I want to make sure that the numbers of rooms that we would have as an African American hotel organization will almost triple. Our goal, we do a lot of public-private partnerships. We go in urban markets. We create a lot of what we call generational wealth. Every time I go to Atlanta, I have the pleasure of spending the day with my nephew, Norm Jenkins' son. And when I go to meetings, I'm just so proud of that young man who's studying finance at Morehouse, or was at Morehouse, but will be that next generation of leader. Like Zhavargo, whose parents started him as a hotelier, and a second generation, our goal is to emulate the Asian American hotel owners, walk with them as partners, and create a better industry. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again. Session starts right after lunch in approximately 10 minutes. Tuttle is right next door. Monroe is right next door. Tuttle's next to that. Our supplier diversity panel, yes, we still use the word diversity, is in the Jasmine room. Our student room is Hibiscus Bee. Please enjoy the rest of your lunch and go and patronize the sessions. Thank you once again. Thanks.